Why, hello YouTube, Sarcastic Raptor here, welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to showcase the Covenant ORS-class heavy cruiser. So essentially these things were to give my sort of overview of it without actually just copying off something like Halo Fandom or something like that, or Halo Wiki. It's essentially a souped up version of the Covenant CCS, much bigger, quite a bit more chunky, and it is upgraded with a load of tasty Forerunner doodads and whatnot. It's got a Forerunner shrine core, so anything like Forerunner to the Covenant was generally repurposed, although sometimes quite ineffectively in comparison to what the UNSC used to do. And it comes with a lot of good goodies and abilities, let's just say that. So you've got sweeping beams and whatnot. We have got Sinister Shadow. You can pause it and read the descriptions for them, and skilled interpreters, but sweeping beams is useful because it allows the ship to target more than one UNSC ship at once, which is always a good meme. And this is probably going to be your first capital ship that you're going to be building, although it doesn't actually on this version of Sins of the Prophets come with the colonise or invasion ability, so you will be needing to build a colony ship to actually colonise planets after you have repurposed them for the glory of the Covenant, wiping out any insurrectionists or rebels that you do find. So I'm going to read off some information that we've got off Halopedia, so none of this is my own information and whatnot. So, class Cruiser / Examiner, role Surveyor Compliance Command, length 3,000 metres, 9,843 feet, a width of 1,451 metres, or 4,760 feet, and a mass of over 2 million tonnes, so this thing is quite a beefy little boy. Overall, the ship is one of the first things you're going to be building, and can quite easily hold its own against small UNSC fleets, although if they do start bringing capital ships to the party, stuff like the Artemis and Epoch and sort of the puny class ships, this thing is going to have a bit of trouble, especially when they start launching their nukes and taking out this thing's shields. Overall, it's a very tasty ship. So, in terms of complement and other stuff, it is equipped with, I'm just going on the armament on Halopedia here, although I know what a bit of this means, but not all of it. 1 far pattern super heavy traction beam, 1 Ventrax pattern heavy plasma lance, 3 Philo pattern plasma beam emitters, 48 Mussolian pattern heavy plasma cannon, 16 Quer pattern plasma torpedo silos, 16 Fet pattern plasma bombardment mortars, 80 times ferry pattern pulse lasers, which you can actually see firing. I believe loads of the pulse lasers are actually firing right this moment. So the thing is, a heavily armed behemoth is quite a tasty, juicy ship, although once its shields do go, this thing is going to have trouble. Like the same with all Covenant ships, once the shields are down, they tend not to survive quite as long as their UNSC compatriots, will obviously favour more going for armour. Well, I would say they favour going for armour. It's just a case of the UNSC did not develop shields till the later stages of the war, I believe, and post-war. So the crew of this thing will be looking at something like 16 superiors, 70 engineers, 1,200 minials, whatever they want to call them. And overall it is a juicy ship. One of the things you're definitely going to be building in the early game and utilising, even having like one of these leading one fleet and having another one of these lead a separate fleet, is always a good little idea. But it's certainly a useful ship. They're not quite as expensive as your CAS class assault carriers or stuff like the OSS class. Is it OSS or is it OSA class battleship? I forget. So they're a lot more cost effective. And be honest, even though you don't be alarmed by the fact it's like a starter capital ship, this thing will rip UNSC ships to pieces if it's well protected when there's a fleet encompassing it. On its own it might struggle a bit, but if it's protected and you have a decent fleet looking after this thing, you might think, oh, I'm going to worry too much, to be honest. Anyways, that's to be enough from me today. I'm going to leave you with some footage of this lovely ship terrorising some UNSC vessels and seeing what it can do, just to show you in action on its little scenarios I've made. Hope you all have a good day. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Check out Halopedia for more information, and I will see you next time.
Now, the last thing they see. orders. Your will. Destroyed.